Is it OK to put your feet up, bare or otherwise, on a seat when travelling like this passenger did on a recent flight?
Queen of Clean, Lynsey Crombie says it's disgusting, but comedian Dave Chawner thinks it's perfectly fine. I can't believe we found someone to defend this, Dave.
I can't either, to be honest. I'm not saying it's perfectly fine, but I do think we all do it. Honestly, have either of you never put your feet up?
I have.
Ever?
I have.
No. Of course Ed has. No. I don't believe that.
No, honestly,
I think you're lying to yourself.
No, I'm not lying to myself, because I always think as well, and being a mum, you know, when I see small children on a train, there might be toddlers, and sometimes they get overexcited and they can be bouncing on the seat with their little shoes. Even that's always infuriated me.
Yeah.
And there's no way I'd ever want my children to have done that when they were younger.
What do you do if someone puts their feet... You're on a plane, they do that thing where their foot comes up on the armrest.
Like he just did there in the VT.
Yeah, but what do you do?
Well, to be honest, I've never had it, but I think I would turn around and politely just say, you know, please, do you mind? You know,
and
we're
what
paying
would you
for that
do,
ticket.
Dave, if Lynsey said that to you?
I think it being reasonable, I think you take it down. But I also think, like, sort of planes is different. On a train, do you genuinely think that there aren't worse things on that seat already?
I totally get that.
I think my feet will probably be the cleanest thing on that seat. I've seen people clipping their toenails, flossing. I once saw a dog do a whoopsie on a train seat.
No.
So I don't think putting your feet on a seat is the worst thing.
I do totally get that, but I do think we're adding to the problem, and it's just not respectful. Now, I saw, this is no word of a lie, it was about a year ago, on a train, travelling back from London, lady, she got out of her handbag a loaf of bread, a tub of butter, some ham and cheese, and used the chair as the chopping board. She buttered her bread and she made a sandwich, and all I could think about was, oh, my God, the germs.
God.
And people do things like that.
But also, argument to be made,
that you should
spoonful of dirt is good. We're getting iller word, like, I don't know what the psychological term is.
Yeah, I totally get
the
that.
hygiene hypothesis is that we
I think
don't
on the bottom of
consume
your
enough
shoes,
germs.
you've got bacteria, E. coli, neurovirus on the bottom of your shoes. People spit in the street, their dogs poo and wee in the shit, people vomit.
Is it OK if the feet are bare?
No, that's even worse.
Why?
Because they're sweaty and smelly, and feet, let's be honest, are not the most attractive things,
They're not,
are they?
but it makes
Do
a
you
good
want to
point.
see...
It's probably cleaner.
But I think,
be cleaner.
like, on a long-haul flight, take a pair of socks with you. So take your outerwear off, put some nice socks on that are clean, that you can walk about the plane in. You know, you're safe, everyone's happy. But I think bare feet on a plane is a big no-no.
The worst thing that's ever happened to me on public transport was I sat next to someone who'd obviously had a very heavy night, and she looked like she was going to be ill. And I was there with my hand. I thought, she can't on the tube.
She was going to be sick in your handbag.
I looked in my handbag. I had a little carrier bag. I handed it
Good
to her.
Good for you.
She was able to dispose of her.
Didn't.
She did. And
thank God
walked
it
off
wasn't
the
the
tube
handbag.
at the next stop.
Did she give you the bag back?
No, luckily, she was able to recycle
I think this
that
is your bag.
And that was when Susanna met my girlfriend. Isn't that lovely?
I also know people that sit on carrier bags on trains. They actually take
They're
a carrier
mental.
bag in, and they lay their bag
But you're
out
wearing
there.
trousers.
Is it
Yeah, but then your
OK to
trousers
put
sit on
your
the
feet
sofa.
on a seat? Of course, less than a fifth of people say it's OK, Dave, whereas most people are with you, Lynsey.
Thank you.
Absolutely.